the 2200. And away they go from the 2200 meter. Sunday Island, Run to Denmark's at the rail. The other grey in the race is With Pleasure, the red sleeves and cap. Then Q-Wing, Pay Back the Money, and Banzai Pipeline racing about 6 lengths off the leader as they move towards the 1700 meter region. Run to Denmark is in front. Sunday Island second, With Pleasure's the grey. At the rail is Q-Wing, then Pay Back the Money, and Banzai Pipelines in the back seat, and it's about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader. Not going all that quick. Run to Denmark controls the pace. Sunday Island second, With Pleasure's third. Q-Wing is at the rail, then Pay Back the Money. Banzai Pipeline is racing about 7 lengths off the leader. Heading to the 1200, and Run to Denmark continues to control the fractions. Sunday Island second, With Pleasures in third. Then comes Q-Wing, that's the gold sleeves and cap. The green headgear of Pay Back the Money, and Banzai Pipeline's the trailer. Run to Denmark, still no pace on, leading by 2 lengths. Sunday Island is second. With Pleasure, red sleeves and cap, and at the rail is Q-Wing, Pay Back the Money, and Banzai Pipelines about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Run to Denmark's had it his own way. He continues to lead it. Sunday Island second, With Pleasure's the grey. Then Q-Wing, green headgear, Pay Back the Money, and Banzai Pipelines about 6 lengths off the leader. They're going to hasten before they come to the stretch and still Run to Denmark. Sunday Island, With Pleasure's now about to strike. Q-Wing on the inside, Pay Back the Money, Banzai Pipeline. Run to Denmark's the leader. Sunday Island, With Pleasure. Q-Wing's going to go in for a run. Pay Back the Money and Banzai Pipeline. Run to Denmark still leads it. Sunday Island, Q-Wing on the inside, then With Pleasure. Banzai Pipeline's running on from behind. Now Q-Wing comes strongly. Run to Denmark won't go away. Sunday Island on the outside. Q-Wing and Run to Denmark. There's nothing in it. They're going to hit the line. Oh, it's too close. Maybe Q-Wing just made it there. Maybe just got it from Run to Denmark, but it's very close. Close call, number 4, Q-Wing. I thought might have just put its nose down, but it's desperately close. Run to Denmark nearest us comes with 1 late lunge. They get to the line. Q-Wing won it. Q-Wing just made it home, number 4. Second, number 1, Run to Denmark. Third is close, Banzai Pipeline the far side, and then Sunday Island behind that With Pleasure. But as we look at this, Run to Denmark made the bulk of the running, controlled the pace and fights on courageously. But Q-Wing, another one for Garth Puller, the Kirari, Sereno Mudley for Steele and Puller. And they fight on, but Run to Denmark would not throw down the towel and continues to fight on. And as they get to the line, you'll find that number 4 just makes it home. Number 4, Q-Wing. That pays up 320. The tote favorite was number 3, With Pleasure. Just looking at this from the side angle, Q-Wing, Run to Denmark, but Q-Wing will just prevail. Second to number 1, Run to Denmark. Back to the studio.